Hi, my name's Lauren. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm delighted to be here today doing some mindful movement with you. Before we get started, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land in which I'm on today. I've lived, worked and played on the lands of the Wurundjeri people from the Kulin Nation. I'd like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging from the land in which we'll do this video today. Thank you. All right, today's video is about 3 exercises you can do for core stability. So often in roller derby, in roller skating and in other sports as well, we get back pain and it's really difficult to know what to do. Of course, I do recommend that you see an exercise physiologist or a physio or a doctor or someone if you've got persistent pain. However, these 3 exercises called the McGill Big 3 are evidence-based and have got some really great science behind them of why they're helpful. So first of all, we're going to talk about stability. So often when we get a sore back, particularly in the lower kind of region, we think, I just need to stretch it out and I just need to kind of relax it or get a massage. And while these things can provide short-term feedback, we know that stability can be really helpful for the way that we strengthen our trunk, which is this sort of midsection of our body, and other kind of connective tissue. So the McGill Big 3 is 3 exercises that I've been doing daily for a little while now, and that can be done before you exercise, before you go to do ramps, before you go to do derby, before you lift, that have been proven to be really helpful. So let's get into it. Exercise number 1 is called the curl up, and this exercise is done on the floor, like so. Just make sure I'm in the video. And you're going to be lying down and your hands are going to be in your lower back, and these are sensor touch points. So you don't want the lower back arch in your body to change significantly. You want it to stay the same. So lying down, one foot's going to be up, your pressure sensors are on, and your head's going to be on the floor. From this position, I want you to imagine lifting your head off the floor about 2 centimetres or about 1 kilo. Your head's pretty heavy, so you're just lifting it a tiny bit and you're engaging the muscles in your anterior chain at the front of your trunk. So let's see if I can do maybe 10 seconds or 5 seconds to start off. Hands in my lower back. I'm tensing my trunk before I lift, and then I'm very lightly lifting my head up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Let's do it again. Change legs. And this time, if you're having any difficulty with the front of your neck, if it is a new movement, it's going to feel a little bit weird. I'm going to encourage you to tuck your chin before you lift this time. So let's do that together. Body down, tucking the chin, and then slight lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, tensing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. That's it. That's the curl up exercise. I found this really hard to start off with. My neck got really sore. I kept kind of arching my lower back, and it was not a movement pattern I was familiar with. So start with 5 seconds, do 5 rounds, and then you've done 25 seconds, which is better than nothing. Exercise number 2 is Superman or super person. We're going to be, or bird dog, we're going to be in an all fours shape. From here, we want our hips and knees aligned and our shoulders and wrists aligned, like so. I'm going to keep a neutral spine, which just means that our back isn't arched or caved in a lot, but it's in a nice and straight place. From here, we're going to move one arm out in front. And if you'd like to, I invite you to bring the opposite leg back in a straight line. And we're just going to hold this position for 10 seconds. If you can, generate some tension in your fist and in your leg and lengthen those body parts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So I invite you to rest, or if you feel comfortable for level 2, from this shape you can actually touch, keep your body straight, and then we're going to go back out again and go for either 5 to 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. touch or rest, and out we go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and touch. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Whew. If you're doing it like me, you probably generated quite a bit of tension. These isometric holds can be really tough, and they're a bit different to the kind of the usual movement-based exercises that you traditionally do for strength. Stability is all about being stable and strong, and it's a great foundation for your core strength. Let's do the other side, 5 seconds. This time I want you to think about your back leg, and it's really tempting to lift it really high into the air and to kind of get this like donkey kick situation happening. But this exercise is actually just about lengthening the body as if someone was pulling your arm and your leg a little bit. We're aiming for stability of the trunk area. So we're going to do 5 seconds by 5 of your other side. All right, ready? Tense, and then off we go. Arm and leg, nice straight line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap or rest. Back out we go. 5, lengthen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You're doing great. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Low leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. That's definitely got my heart rate a little bit elevated, so I'm sure you are feeling that effect as well. The third exercise of the McGill Big 3 is a side plank. Don't freak out just yet. Side planks sound way scarier than they actually are. And today we're going to be doing a knee side plank beginner version. That's a great place to start out. Of course, if you get any pain through any of these exercises today, tap yourself out. Do something that feels a little bit better for your body. Don't push through pain if that's what your body is telling you. So if you're ready to try the side plank, first of all, we're going to get onto our side and put our forearm under our armpit like so. And as much as we can, try to generate a fairly straight position from our shoulder down to our knee. Once we're in this position, we're going to squish our knees together and our feet are sort of tucked behind. And from here, again, generate a bit of tension, and we're going to lift for 5 seconds by 5. You got it. Ready? Deep breath in. Tense and lift. Bum comes up. Nice straight line. Well done. You're doing a side plank. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Back down. And we're going to rest for 5 and lift for 5. When you think you're ready, chest up, tension, and up we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. That's number 2. We're going to do 3 more. Get ready, tension, and lift. Set number 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Got 2 to go. If you're feeling good, stay on a knee plank. If you'd like to go higher, we can move to a leg plank on our toes. If you'd like to try the toes, what we're going to do is place your feet like so, on their side or on top of each other, one in front of the other, completely up to you. Same principle. Tension, breathe in, get ready and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can see that's a lot harder for me. Have a rest. We've got 1 more to go. Legs or toes, knees or toes rather, up to you. Ready, tense and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. All right, we better move over and even ourselves out on the other side. I want you to choose knees or toes, whatever feels best for you. I'm going to start with my knees today. Straight line, forearm over shoulder, tension, Nice breathe in and let's do it. Ready and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Rest. Great work. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Great job. Again, up to you. You might move to your toes or you might stay on your knees. Ready and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Whew, I think we've got one more left. I could be wrong. Ready, tense and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, well done. So that is the McGill Big 3 that you've done today. 3 really simple exercises you can do for back stability. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and see you around for some of the others. Thanks.